Ein Kamoto, the Elohim Adonai, the Ein Kema Aseka, Malchuteka, Malchut Kol, Olam Mim, Umem shall take up the coals over the door. Adonai Melech, Adonai Melech, Adonai Emor, Le'olam Vayed. Adonai Os Le'amor Yitein Adonai, Yevarech et Emor V'Shalom. Lord, there is no God like you, no deeds like yours. Your kingdom is a kingdom for eternity, and your dominion is from generation to generation. The Lord is King, the Lord was King, the Lord will be King forevermore. The Lord will give strength to his people. Lord, give your blessings and peace to your people. Compassionate Father, may it please you to favor Zion with your goodness. Rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. We trust only in you, King, God, high and exalted Lord of eternity. The prayer before the reading. Baruch Adonai, Adonai Hamborah. Baruch Adonai Hamborah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'kramanu mikol ha'amim natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notei haTorah. Amen. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has chosen us from all peoples and given us his Torah. Blessed are you, O Lord, giver of the Torah.
Amen.
Our portion today, Emor. Emor is Leviticus 21:1 to 24:25. Emor means say. And I'll read verses 1 and 2 in Hebrew. Vayomer Adonai El Moshe. Emor El HaKohanim B'nei Aharon Ye'amarta Alahem Le'nefesh Lo Yitabab Be'ama Ki Inish Ero HaKaro Elav Le'emo U'la'avi Le'livno U'levito U'la'ahi.
This is the Torah reading in English. Adonai said to Moshe, "Speak to the Kohanim, the sons of Aaron. Tell them, no Kohen is to make himself unclean for any of his people who dies, except for his close relatives, his mother, father, son, daughter, and brother. He may also make himself unclean for his virgin sister, who has never been married and is therefore dependent upon him. He may not make himself unclean because he is a leader among his people. Doing so would make profane him. Kohanim are not to make bald spots on their heads, mar the edges of their beards, or cut gashes in their flesh. Rather, they are to be holy for their God and not to profane the name of their God, for they are the ones who present Adonai with offerings made by fire, bread of their God. Therefore, they must be holy." Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher notan lanu Torah ve'mekacheh. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has chosen us from all peoples and has given us your instruction. Blessed are you, Lord, giver of the Torah. Amen. Amen.
The Haftarah reading for this week is Ezekiel 44, 15 to 31. And today we will read Ezekiel 44, 23 to 24. They are to teach my people the difference between holy and common and enable them to distinguish between clean and unclean. They are to be judges in controversies, and they are to render decisions in keeping my rulings. At all my designated festivals, they are to keep my laws and regulations, and they are to keep my Shabbats holy. The blessing before the HaShem. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who gave to us the Messiah, Yeshua, and the commandments of the new covenant. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, giver of the new covenant. This week's HaShem readings are from Luke 4, 16 through 21. And today we will read Luke 4, 16 through 21. Now, when he went to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, on Shabbat he went to the synagogue as usual. He stood up to read, and he was given the scroll of the prophet Yeshayahu. Unrolling the scroll, he found the place where it was written, "The Spirit of Adonai is upon me. Therefore he has anointed me to announce good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom from the imprisoned and renewed sight for the blind, to release those who have been crushed, to proclaim a year of the favor of Adonai." After closing the scroll and returning it to the Shemash, he sat down, and the eyes of everyone in the synagogue were fixed on him. He started to speak to them. "Today, as you heard it read, this passage of the Tanakh was fulfilled." Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who gave us the word of truth and planted everlasting life in our midst. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, giver of the new covenant.